welcome back to Heart Labs. Today we will see loops in Python. The very first question that arises in everyone's mind that what is loop? Like we have seen in our college, we have learned loops, but still the concepts are yet not clear very much. That when generally to use loops. Okay, so let's take a very simple example of ATM machine. Whenever we go to ATM, we withdraw cash, right? So, see, the loop structure work very well with respect to ATM. The processing of ATM machine is to transact whatever amount you're saying. It will transact those amount until and unless you stop. If you will withdraw 10,000 cash, okay, if you're withdrawing 10,000 cash from ATM, okay, and you are getting 500 rupee note, so how many times it will get those notes for you? Multiple times, right? One, two, three, four, until and unless it's 20 notes. We'll be summarizing to 10,000 notes, right? So every transactional processing until and unless you said stop. And that's the same working of loops as well. How many loops we have? We have while loop and for loop in Python. So let's start with the examples for each. We'll first understand a while loop. Okay. Okay. So when to use while loop? When you don't know how many times you want to execute any program. Okay. Okay. When you don't know the number of times you're gonna execute your program. For examples, you want to fulfill your desires, your urges. And being a human, our desires never ends, right? So it will go on repeatedly. There is no ending point for that. That's where while loops comes in. Let's take a very good and quick example. I'm saying age is equals to 18, while this is a keyword, while age is greater than equals to 18, print you are eligible for voting. See, I said, and it went for infinite loop, right? Just to explain you all the purpose that it will never end. Let me break it. Now I will say break the program. Okay, so this is how while loop works and when to use while loop. I hope now you all got. Let's take for loop. Now when to use for loop? When you know when to stop. So I will say a word, hello world. Okay, so I will say for I in word. Okay, print I. See, it printed hello world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It took 11 steps. Till 11 length, it executed the for loop and it got stopped. So, for loop has a limit, whereas while loop, it doesn't have any limit. Okay, so that's it. You have for while loop and for loop. I hope now you all got to know that what is loops and when to use while loop and for loop in Python. Okay. So now we will take one more example of loops where we will use both the loops together in a same example. So let's start. I will take a iterator as 1 and we'll take a input. I will say input, enter the type of loop that you want to use. Okay, if if the enter type inv dot lower, why I'm saying lower, because Python is case sensitive. Capital F or small f, they both are different in Python. That's why if this is the case, if it's f, then execute the for loop. So I will say for I in range, start the range from 1 and end the range at 6. Okay, print Chandrasekhar Azad was great hero to our nation, which helped us to get freedom. Okay, elif, otherwise if the input is entered is w, that is for while loop, then what to do? Then while a is less than equals to 6, I want to repeat it for 5 times, so I'm saying this way. So while this, print also Chandrasekhar Azad was great leader of HRA. Else, the by default statement you all know, print wrong input. So let's say I'm saying f, see, it got executed the for loop, w, it executed this loop. Just a moment, one mistake is there. Basically, we have to stop the while loop. Okay, so I will say a plus equals to 1. That means every time increase the length of a. First the value of a is 1, then 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 1 4, until and unless is equals to 6, it will keep running. After 6 it will stop. Okay, so let's say w, c. Okay, so I hope you all understood the for loop and while loop. If there is any doubt, please write in the comment box, and also let us know that what are the recommendations that you all can provide from your end that we can certainly help to add in our sessions to make the concepts more easy. Thank you. Have a great day and a very happy new year to all of you. Stay tuned and keep watching the Heart Labs videos. The Python series, it will keep going on. We will keep letting you know the concepts, the methods, the way to write the Python programs. Just stay tuned and subscribe the channel. And anyone who wants to learn Python, just share with them. Thank you.